Hi everyone, I'm Justin and welcome to today's dumbbell-based strength training routine. We will start out with a warm-up together. It's gonna be 3 exercises. We'll go through those 3 exercises for about 10 reps, and we'll go through that twice before we get into the workout. Reminder, this workout is all about technique, making sure everything feels good. Don't feel like you need to push the weight just yet. There's gonna be a time for that. If you do feel good with your technique, please feel free to add load, but this is gonna be a learning experience as well. So what we're going to do for our warm-up is we're gonna start out with what's called a wide stance squat, okay? So for this, what we're going to do is just take our feet wide and we're going to sit back, and we're gonna do that for 10 repetitions. Then what we're going to do is put our feet closer together. We're gonna hinge back and then squeeze our butt. So less leg bend, more hamstring focus, okay? Then you can grab a light weight. We're gonna warm up our shoulders. We're gonna do 5 halos in each direction, okay? So 10 reps of everything, 3 exercises, 2 times around. Wide stance squat, here we go. So I'm sitting back, that's knee friendly. So the more vertical your shins are, normally the more knee friendly it is. 6, I think, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, feet closer together, hinge back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm gonna grab a lighter weight now, and we're gonna do those halos. Here we go, just around your head, get your shoulders going. 2, 3, 4, 5, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second and final round. Wide stance, toes out. Here we go. 1, push those knees out. You're gonna end up seeing this exercise later, but loaded. So this is a good practicing opportunity. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Feet closer together, hinge back. 1, squeeze your butt at the top. 2, you'll feel a hamstring stretch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's get that weight for our halos. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, way to go. Now let's get into the workout. Okay, we are going to start out. You can use, if you have a heavier weight, it's probably a good fit. We're gonna do that wide stance squat, but holding a weight now. So we're gonna do 10 of those. Then you can use your lighter weights. We're gonna do a push press. So bend your legs just a little. Use that leg bend to then get the weights up. If you have any kind of shoulder problems, you might want to consider just holding a lighter weight and then press out. So maybe not directly over your head. That is totally fine too. Again, everything in your comfort and control. Let's do that squat pattern for 10 wide feet. Here we go. And I'm sitting back, showing you the knee-friendly variation. If you're okay bending your legs a little bit more, staying a little bit more upright, you can do that too. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you might want to consider getting lighter weight for the push press, everything in your comfort and control too. Here we go. And after this, you're gonna get a 30-second break. So try to use that leg drive. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Take a 30-second break and you can have your heavier weight all set to go. So we're gonna take our feet wide, just like they were for the wide stance squat, but this is a sumo Romanian deadlift, so not leg bending, hinging back. So that's more of the inside of your thighs as well as your hamstrings and glutes, okay? So hinge back, back stays straight. Then we can grab our lighter weights and actually get closer to that wide stance squat position, and we're going to row up, keeping our back straight. That's gonna work our back and our biceps, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, hinge back, and just go with that range of motion you feel comfortable with. So we don't want our back to flex like this. We wanna keep it nice and straight. Sometimes seeing that in front of a mirror can be helpful. And if it's not down right off the bat, don't worry. This is all a skill to be practiced. And it's not that everyone's going to be perfect right off the bat. So give yourself grace to learn. Okay, let's get our lighter weights. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we are going to actually take it to the floor. You're gonna get a 30-second break though. So like I said, we're gonna go onto the floor. We're gonna do a squeeze press. If you'd prefer to stay standing, you could just push the weights together and push out just like this, okay? And we're also gonna do an exercise called the dead bug, but if you wanna stay standing, just do a chop like this for 10 on each side, okay? So, you're joining me down on the floor. Here's what's gonna happen. This is gonna be one of our push patterns again. That horizontal push, okay? And if you have a bench too, you can go on your bench. Squeeze the weights together, go down, and press right up, okay? So we're gonna do 10 of those, working our chest, shoulders, and triceps. Then, legs are going to be up. We're gonna let one leg go out, and we're going to switch. When you do this, that's gonna work your core, but it's imperative that you keep your low back on the ground. We don't wanna have our low back arch or extend up, okay? Here we go. End of round 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze them together, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. All right, way to go. I'm gonna move into the second round, and that's up to you if you wanna stick with me. We'll get going again in 30 seconds. We are back to our wide stance squat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, doing great. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we can get our lighter weights for our push press. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doing great. And 10. Take your break. And we have the sumo Romanian deadlift. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Definitely can't stress this one enough, but there's a slight leg bend. Hips go backwards. Everyone's range of motion is just gonna be a little bit different. So you might feel a big end range, hamstring stretch. Don't try to necessarily go past that. And 10. All right, let's get our weights and rows. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doing great. 8. Keep your back straight. 9 and 10. Take a break, and I will see you on the floor, or you can do the standing squeeze press. Okay, wrapping out round 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and time for dead bugs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, doing great. 9, 9, 10, and 10. Okay, that ends the second round, and it's gonna be up to you if you'd like to join me for that third and final round. Okay, last one of our squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fantastic job. Let's get our lighter weights for the push press. Last one of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. See you back here in 30 seconds for the sumo Romanian deadlift. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Let's grab those weights for the row. Here we go. Bend those legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drive up with your elbows. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just do one more because I might have counted wrong. All right. Take your break, and I'll see you on the floor to wrap up this final round. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, weights down, and last core exercise. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. All right, hey, way to finish out strong. Hoping to see you here for another routine soon.